Hello everybody, love and light to you. This here is the 4-card spread. I'm going to show you how to do a 4-card spread if you have an angel card. These angel cards are daily guidance from your angels. They are set out in this way to give you personal reading to somebody that has been dedicated to. So in this case, I have already dedicated these cards to somebody and their situation. So I don't know what the cards are underneath, and I'm going to interpret them as I show you how to do a personal 4-card spread reading. Okay? Right, further ado, this first card here, this first card represents the situation. Okay? The second card represents the blockage, or where possible blockages are. The third card, this represents what healing your angels are going to give you, or what healing you need. Okay? Fourth card, this is the outcome. This is what's going to happen after you received healing, after we've unblocked the blockages, and after we sorted out the initial situation. Okay? So, personally, I like to clear my mind. I like to rub my hands together. I like to build up the energy around me. Because there's a little psychometry and stuff like that, and your intuition comes into play with these cards. So it always helps, especially if you're a very spiritual minded, or you're a very sensitive or empathic person. Then this way of doing a card reading for somebody is a very, very good way of developing your skills a little bit further. Alright, so the first card. This card would be the situation. I don't know what this is. And law of attraction. So now I'm going to have a look at that, and I'm just going to study the picture, and I'm going to study all the detail around the picture. Look at what the word says, law of attraction. Now I'm going to study all the detail that I possibly can. Already images and feelings are starting to come in. So with this card, this would be it's a feminine energy towards this. So this is for a female lady who is using a lot of mental and intellectual energy. So I feel pain, I feel upset, I feel confusion. So this would be to do with overthinking, asking questions, form of praying all the time, asking for questions. This is to do with it's a male energy, so it's not a dad, it's not a granddad, although those are probably there somewhere. Primarily this is to do with a male. So this is a female, it's not a husband, it's not a dad, this will be a sibling. So this is a female asking a lot of questions and getting very, very, very upset and frustrated about the situation, resulting in her brother's passing. Okay? So that's the situation. This is a lady that is very emotional. She's very sometimes detached from what's going around her, because her mind's so preoccupied in looking for answers. Because I'm looking around and I'm compelled to look around this card, and what I'm looking at is answers to questions that I need to know, like whys, and why did this have to happen so young, are they okay, those type of questioning. So that's the situation. Now this is the blockage card, and this is saying change of direction. Now if I put those together, what I'm picking up now is, alright, you need to change direction. Now at the minute you're one-way thinking. You're one-way thinking as in, this is preoccupying your life. Alright, your brother your brother's passing, that is really on the forefront of your mind. Even though you got family and stuff like that, and you seem to be quite quite happy and satisfied in that sort of situation, but the main thing that's going on in your mind, you're going to have to sort of get some form of healing in some way, or else this is always going to be a problem. So this at the moment is saying this is your blockage area. Your blockage is you can't sort of get any further without sort of changing maybe the way that you think, or changing how you accept. That's the key word here with this card here. There's a lack of acceptance. Alright, so that's the blockage card. Situation, the passing of a brother. This is the what's keeping you in the state that you're in at the moment. Your mental state of concern, worries, and all those questions that are going around in your head. And until you get them answered, you're not going to move from this sort of direction. So we're saying that you have to change your mindset a little bit, and then you'll be able to move forward and possibly get some healing and hopefully some questions answered. This is the card, the healing card. Now this healing card is what the angels is going to do for you. This card is the heart chakra. Now this is beautiful. That confirms this. So the healing that they're going to give you, they're going to heal your heart, but they're also going to give you a little bit of strength. Now this little bit of strength means it's going to give you acceptance. Once you've accepted the situation, okay, you're not going to be constantly thinking so much. You're not going to be wanting so many questions answered, because this blockage is no longer going to be there. So at the moment, this is what's stopping you from moving forward. You're worried about this situation with your passing of your brother, and this card is saying, yes, once you change your mindset and you get acceptance that this has happened, and some things are just the way that they are, or the way that they have to be, once you've accepted that different way of thinking, then you're going to get the healing of your heart, and they're going to do their very best to give you some strength to back this new way of thinking up, so it will heal you of this situation. So with this card as well is a good little idea. If you can get yourself some rose quartz, you get some rose quartz. If not, if you haven't got rose quartz, don't worry about it. You're going to have to use a bit of imagination. Alright, once you've got you some rose quartz, if you've got some and you're lucky enough, hold it in your hands, hold it up to your heart. Alright, hold it up to your heart, and you ask your angels, and you ask, say, I call upon my angels, I'm asking you to give me beautiful healing of my heart. You ask them and term it any way that you like, but that's the basic thing that you're asking for. You're asking for healing of your heart. Rose quartz is ideal. It's directly aligned with your heart. So if you imagine that, if you haven't got rose quartz, don't worry about it. Put your hands together, put it up to your heart, and imagine your heart beating, and imagine this beautiful pink glaze, this glow going around your heart. Okay, and it's almost cradling your heart. And you imagine this beautiful pink light getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Then it makes your pain in your heart go smaller and smaller and smaller. Okay, so that's a nice little technique that will go with that. So the final card, this is the outcome card. Beautiful. There is nothing to worry about. See, with this 4-card setup, if you were flipping back over, this first card is the mirror of the 4th card. So the first card is always the situation or the problem. Alright. The second card is always where the blockage is. or what kind of blockage that you're having. And this blockage here is not being able to move on too much and heal. The third card here is saying this is what you're going to get, this is what you're going to receive, this is what you've been asking for. Your prayers have been answered, and you may not get the answers quite yet, but once you have accepted things the way they are, healing's going to come in your heart. You're going to overthink less, then you're going to be open to see that, you know, other signs and other little things are going to come into play that you've never noticed before. But it comes down to accepting, calming your mind, bringing love into your heart, letting your heart heal. Because at the end of the day, your brother is fine. There's nothing to worry about. This card is saying that your prayers have been answered. They have been listened to. And this is my direct response to your problem. The direct response is you're going to get healing once you've accepted that this has happened. But everything is okay. So start accepting. You're going to get the healing. There is nothing more here to worry about, and everything is going to be just fine. That's basically your 4-card spread. And whoever you are, my darling, you take note of this, and I want you to really feel it in your heart. Okay, you've got people that know you, that you've got people that are watching you, you've got your angels that love you, and they're doing their very best to guide you. Don't get blinded by pain. Let your heart heal a bit, and you'll notice that your eyes will be open far more than you thought possible. Then you will no longer have this situation or this blockage in your life. Everything's going to be just fine. Your angels have said so. Okay? You're going to get healing of your heart, which is absolutely beautiful. You're going to get healing of your heart once you've accepted the situation. And this situation will be no longer. Alright? That's it. That's a 4-card spread. This is an on-the-spot reading for somebody who have lost their brother, but everything's going to be okay. And you know what? I don't know if you can see just in the corner here. There's a 5th card that I put. And I like to do these as like bonus cards. And this one, this one says joy. So once you've gone through this process of accepting that this has happened and he's going to be fine, and when your heart starts healing, and you know in your mind as well as your heart that those that you love so dearly and miss so badly is fine, then you're going to be left with nothing but joy. How's that? That's not too bad at all, is it? That's some good cards you got there. Anyway, love and light to you. 4-card spread. Take care.